Hello once again. So today it is Sunday, and I have a really, really nice tea. It's a green tea, and it's my favorite of all time. And you see, it's called Genmai cha, or Genmai cha, whatever they call it. So let me explain to you a little bit what it is. I get it in this bag, which looks roughly like weed. There's little seeds in it, right? Well, what it is, there's a very popular green tea in Japan. It's a standard in Japan. It's called sencha. And sencha is popular all over the world as well, but it's very specifically Japanese green tea. In Japanese tea ceremonies, for example, if you remember the Karate Kid movie, where he went overseas and the girl did the Japanese tea ceremony with the green powdered tea. It's actually sencha tea that's been powdered. This is the full leaf tea, and it's green, and it also has little bits of, you can see quite a bit of toasted brown rice. And it's just a marvelous combination. And some of these little blossoms in it as well, little blooms. Let me give you a little bit of a history here. Sencha tea, sorry for bouncing around. Sencha tea is, it's green, whereas, let's say, Earl Grey or Black Pico, Orange Pico, these are black teas. And the reason for that is those teas are fermented so that they turn black, basically. This is not fermented tea. This is natural, out of the ground, off the leaf, or off the stem leaves that have been dried and put in a bag, basically, or in a tin, whatever. Green tea is a very special tea in that it will burn fat off your body. It's one of the main reasons I lost 38 pounds in 2013. This tea is marvelous. This tea has a taste that you cannot believe. What I've got to do is, again, since I don't have exactly what I need in terms of a tripod that bends downwards right now, I'm going to have to put the camera down for a second here. Okay, so here we are back again. So what you want to do is, this kind of tea, you actually need more than you get of some of the other teas that I've shown you. I get pretty much a full teaspoon of tea of this. It's the green tea, and it has the bits of toasted brown rice. It's got this amazing woody, nutty kind of a flavor, almost like puffed rice cereal, which you would imagine. I mean, this is essentially, it's along the lines of a puffed rice product, really. But and I get it in this form here. You've seen the tins that I buy at the various coffee houses, tea shops, and there's one here in town that it's run by an older Chinese gentleman who basically uses a scoop, and it's like buying beans at a store. He just puts them in a bag. Well, he puts it in these little Ziploc bags. He writes his own little label on it, writes his price. It's 4 ounces is what this is. And it's this much in the bottom of this very large mug. So, the tea itself is, I mean, you can just smell it. The steam here, the aroma off this steam is just absolutely mind-boggling. Oops, I really filled the cup this time. Anyway, you'll notice that virtually all of the green tea, or anyway, most of it, immediately settles to the bottom. And green tea does tend to settle to the bottom of the mug a lot faster than a black tea does. I don't know why that is. I don't have any scientific proof of it. It's just that this is what I've noticed. The rice takes longer to do that, but it does settle to the bottom. This just smells fantastic. The aroma is just unbelievable. So, anyway, this tea is basically Japanese sencha tea with the toasted rice, but it's produced in China. But it is the same tea pretty much. Very heavy in the antioxidants and the polyphenols that really reduce and even reverse the effects of free radicals in the body. This tea is just so good for you in about 90 different ways, and it's a wonderful little. It's a really good tea, not only for breakfast, but it's a good tea throughout the day, really. It's a dark tea. As you notice, that it got really dark. It's not quite like coffee, but it did get really dark. And it is going to take a while for that to settle. This way, the hot water is really a good thing with this. But what I've got with it is some little fruits. These are dried fruits. Little dates and some apricots, and I think this is a dried pineapple. Not exactly sure what this is, but whatever it is, it's a dried cherry. So these are just a little thing you can sit and just munch on. This tea, I'll tell you, is better when you drink it a little bit on the hot side. So when everything settles to the bottom, that's pretty much the time to start drinking this tea. And true to my form, I have more reading to do, and this is the Vanity Fair version. I'm going to do an ASMR video without speaking, and I'm going to go through this magazine completely. Woohoo! Anyway, I really do love to just sit and drink a cup of tea and look through a magazine or a newspaper. The sounds of the flipping pages. It's a very much ASMR kind of a thing. It's very popular, and it relaxes me to the point where I could almost go to sleep. This is a great tea, by the way, to drink if you are going to go to sleep pretty soon. As I told you, I really don't like those flowery teas, the chamomiles and all that. I am going to show you a tea in bags that I get, and that'll be my next video. And what that is a slimming tea, Chinese slimming tea, which you have to be really careful with because it can really do some damage. But it's a really, really good tea for if you do have to cleanse, because it's organic. It's a Chinese green tea. They also have a Japanese version, but it's and I think I've even seen some slimming teas that were made in Vietnam, which are kind of interesting because they have a little different taste to them, a little different. And I really don't like the flavor of slimming teas. I really don't, because again, they're kind of chamomile-ish. They're flowery, but they're good for your body. They're a good flush. And they're really good to drink. Number one, because they are green teas, and they will help keep the fat off your body, but you shouldn't drink them long term. That's why you drink this kind of tea or other types of green teas, and you drink the slimming tea with it, once a day for about 40 days, and then don't drink it again for a while, because it obviously has the effect of keeping you very near the bathroom. That's what slimming tea is for. And it also has the effect of antioxidation as well. So, let me, and again, I'm going to go through this magazine in a more silent ASMR type video. So let me cut the camera right now, and then I'll come back when this has settled and it's cool enough to drink, and you can really see the effect here. All this rice does settle to the bottom, and the tea itself is just amazing. It is really wonderful tea. Even though it's green, as you can see here, mostly green, it actually comes out a little brown in the cup, a little dark amber. So I will come back with you in a few minutes. Okay, and we're back, and As you can see, the rice has pretty much settled to the bottom. This tea is, it's amazing. It's just absolutely fantastic taste. This is one of those teas that you could actually call delicious. It is just really, really nice. The flavor is incredible. I really, really suggest that you try this tea. If you're not really a collector of teas, if you don't drink a lot of tea, I suggest that this might be your first choice. Again, it's called Genmai cha, and it's $6.40 for 4 ounces here. Your mileage may vary depending on the store you go to, but it's just divine tea. It's really wonderful. So, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.